like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings. This taken in about 4 yards deep. This return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
It is good.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Mike Badgley.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
At the 40-yard line.
Well, throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku. 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. to throw again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. It's a foot race. The 20. 10.
They are not ready for us.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Michael Badgley lining up for the extra.
And this defense looking like they have come to play.
Back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and now it's third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first three drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cowboys will extend their lead.
Michael Badgley lining up for the extra.
A lot of times they want this guy just to try to flip field position. He flipped it all the way into the end zone.
Yeah, the rule of thumb is, can you pick up 10 yards? That's getting a first down. Instead, he takes it all the way and provides a big spark for his team.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out. It's out. It's loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. The first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Michael Badgley set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Good. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
This is Hunt. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
He was brought down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2nd and 9 now. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 33. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw again. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Got his man there complete to Gallup. And out across midfield down to the 45.
It's a gain of
23 yards, the final tally. Working out of the gun. Love. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Dallas.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
brings up.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. To throw now. Here's Love. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Love from the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Number 87.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys add on. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
This will make it into the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Anthony Brown. And takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head, walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. Evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
23 yards on the play.
The 48-yard line.
And now the throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the Cowboys' 49-yard line.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
On second down, Love once more. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Laurie Cooper, the intended target. And it's third down.
Williams on the coverage.
Operating from the gun, Love. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys! Michael Gallup, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Hello.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
What's up, man?
Shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Yeah.
So from inside the 20,
That ain't what my ass.
first and 10 at the 18. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Airing it out deep for Smith. And nearly another interception.
This nigga to Boston fucking shit.
Game.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle,
Dude.
can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds,
he ain't catch it.
according to the headlines. Incomplete. So a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Get.
The passing game,
You know to punt the ball, bro. You ain't
and
gonna.
now it's fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time,
still doing
no
the 2K game.
penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Shut your mouth, man.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it.
Oh, that's a bitch. That's balling. Oh, no, no.
Like I want.
In the red zone.
I just got hit to him like 2 months ago, maybe a month, 2 months ago.
Damn.
That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott. It's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Throwing again. Love. To the end
That's a touchdown. Stop lying so much.
I don't remember this is form like that, but it was a song that Wab like probably said a month ago that I came up with.
That's that bullshit.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. The 3 straight incompletions.
Oh no, I gotta
It
leave.
hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
I got that song on my playlist.
Again, it's Love. And this is intercepted, but they'll say
Sorry, the nigga went out of bounds like a dickhead. Dumbass.
the Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down.
Has he even been putting out music? Yeah, it is getting me good.
Damn. You been cranking, bro.
Two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. On first down, they'll run with
Lanny Sandwich.
career yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brought down at the 31. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now here, out of the gun. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
No, I'm just not like good. I'm starting to like fuck with Juice WRLD after he died type shit. That nigga likes that.
Motherfucking lights get deflecting. What the fuck going on?
That nigga freestyle. He the best freestyler
Hey.
ever. That nigga something else. Dude, and that shit really off the dome at night.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a second down.
15-yard line.
His throw is incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely
No, do the nigga want to run, man, or what?
something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Love. He's got his man, Boyd. And he gets
I don't know if the nigga want to run, man, or if he don't want to run, man. Like, pick your poison, G.
The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8. First down, Love to pass. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Boyd. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. So not quite a
Oh, they
first
call it
down
second and
just
inches.
yet
They
as
wow.
come up on second and less than a yard. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45.
Sonny Topa, ó.
12
Tá
yards
lindo o
there
gato
for
sujo.
first down. Gonna take a shot for Gallup.
Oh my God.
Incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. His secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Pride is the devil.
More plays like that in order to get their confidence
Thinking that's gone on me. Pride is the devil.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on second and 10. Flush to his right. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this one taken.
Oh my goodness. Coop. See you, baby boy.
The throw led him a little too
Oh,
far.
my family. Saga Tuga Laga Loga. Big ass big boy.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
Oh my God. Damn. Tuga Tuga Loga. Big ass shit.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble
Good. You got like, oh yeah, they lost. PG don't want to win. Oh yeah, they lost. They definitely lost.
Great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
CP3 about to do it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end.
You should be proud of CP3, bro.
Right around the 13. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13.
Looking here for Smith downfield.
Oh, this nigga's ass.
Another interception.
That's like 2 picks. This is double.
You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turn.
Oh my God.
You got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger.
I said who's some shit.
Good field position they just took over with.
I said who's some shit.
Down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Nah, never said that. What? It had to be. It was Wilder. I said Wilder some shit. Wilder just be throwing shit. He just throw wild punches. Well, this last time, I don't know what he's doing now, but last time I saw it, it was pretty easy.
He works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I want to see Ryan Garcia and Javante.
Throw inside complete. That's Elliott. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half.
Oh, yeah, he did say that. He said he was dealing with the anxiety stuff.
Going back to Love. Going for it all. And it'll be incomplete with 11 seconds.
At first, I was thinking that Brian would win that, but Javante will win that shit. So.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Yeah, he got hit power and speed. Brian Garcia just got main speed.
Let's see what's in store here.
Yeah.
To the air again, Love. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
Hey, that's a cheating ass animation, bro. They ain't trying to give me my CD.
Unable to convert on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. They'll throw now on the final play. Steps away. That one is caught by Hunt. It's across midfield and inside the 45. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports.
He almost got knocked out over some other nigga, but he got back up in the
Taking about 7 yards deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
I don't think Ryan got over Javante's height.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory.
That's a Mexican boxer.
They didn't give up.
Dang, that sounds racist. I don't like
the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach. That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold it. stretch, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. Jordan Love ready on first down here. He'll fire this deep for Gallup, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead,
I'm shocked.
playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
This nigga.
So after the incompletion on first
This
down,
nigga is in that water for real.
the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So they'll come up after the incompletion.
I still can't wrap my head around that type of shit. I don't know why niggas want to live. If you gotta live like that, that's a different story. But it'd be niggas that really want to live like that. I don't understand.
To throw again, Love. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Yeah.
On third down, Love.
Fuck!
This time
Oh, I did some crackhead shit.
intercepted.
Don't let that bitch ass nigga still.
Picked off at the 45, and he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you're expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. That'll be a gain of 15 yards. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Rolling to his right, letting one go deep for the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. This one caught right around the 6. And he's out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards, the final tally.
What? What?
Now it's Hunt. And the Vikings are going to be set for the first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll
What? Wait, what? Bro, what's going on?
closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere
They were in the stands. It's the audience.
So they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They've got...
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
Oh, shoot.
Justin Jefferson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point from McManus is good. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Khalil Mack in on
The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
brings up 2nd and 7 at at the 28-yard line.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play here for Dallas. 47 yards. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Cooper again the target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Throwing again. Love. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
On 3rd down. Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
And being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. Escaping the pressure right. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Oh, who they got Dunkaroos? Hold up.
They'll set up to throw.
Holding just what?
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and it's 3rd and short.
3rd down and 2.
Huh? Nah, I'm about to order some. I was on 7-Eleven. DoorDash.
Airing it out deep for Smith. Catch it on the
Oh, what?
So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And how about the call here?
How long they been back out?
Territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Oh no! Oh yeah!
Possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
The 16-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
He'll buy some time right. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open and you can get it to them.
And they're going to bring him down just past the 15, and a flag down as well.
Dodgeball game. It's a dodgeball game,
Three tight ends are out there.
It's called what?
Here's a play fake.
It's free.
Set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Damn.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll run with Hunt on second down. And across up the field, and there's a goal line. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on.
Lining up for the extra point.
That's something you have to be wary of on your side of the field, that close to the goal line. The defense, they are looking for that football. They got it. They scored.
You are so right, and the quarterback has to speed things up himself. So close to the goal line, they're going to get after you. Make sure you get rid of the football and in a safe place.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Start this drive in the air. Lets it fly for Thielen. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Say it's incomplete. Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
And 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there, first down Vikings. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass and they get 12 yards out of it.
2-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit him over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Is he locked up for?
Going for Racing downfield. Double team, it's intercepted. Jones picking it up. Partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all.
It got his man complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
First down.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That one goes for 30 yards.
He was saying that shit, that wasn't the case. They be saying they put that on everybody for me.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Cowboys turn that interception into a touchdown.
Makes the score.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taking about 7 yards.
Oh, so that shit fine with him.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
He already got sentenced?
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull.
They showed a recording of the trial and shit. It looked like it was going in his favor for the judge or something.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Flushed out right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Go, baby.
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, this has not been going the way that he thought prior to the game. Probably figured he'd be able to throw a few more downfield, but he's having to run around for his life back there. They've already gotten to him a number of times.
I'm curious to see what he about to put out.
My advice, shorter passes. Get the ball out of your hand.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He lets it fly for Thielen. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Following the interception, Love. On a crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's 23 yards on the play.
First down, Cowboys.
Now a throw here to his running back. Spinning past him. And now it looks like shaking up down there on the field. While the training staff works on him,
The fuck?
he'll step aside and be right back. So
Chris Paul is 10 minutes away from going from his first finals. You not horny?
Love from the gun. Throw left side complete. It's Boyd. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 42.
I want the Hawks to win so bad too.
A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And
Oh, you want the Hawks to win the championship?
again, yet another touchdown.
No, I want the Suns or the Clippers to win.
Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking.
I can't stand Giannis, bro.
Right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation.
Oh, this thing got a diamond
this
too.
time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try
Oh yeah,
to
this shit
score
is
a few
over.
more
They
times,
score again.
they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing. The collective effort, and they want to play.
Paul George ain't played how he did last game.
In the middle of the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Chris Paul fucking their ass up.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this two show pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I like the trash shit, you feel what I'm saying? See how niggas be doing this shit. Cause I don't know how niggas be doing this shit.
You just be saying anything, bro.
Hot,
Now on first down. He's going to and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here, eluding the pressure right.
Oh.
Double coverage and it's intercepted. Picked by Jack Riley. And he's going to get this all
Oh, pick.
13-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone. And you can hear it all the way up.
I am the second uppity.
And now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's going to be taken down.
But this bitch ass nigga Micah Parsons always getting fucking hurt, dog.
Has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And that is incomplete. A lot of
Dislocated shoulder. Oh my god, bro. It's about to be fucking playoffs, dude.
wasting this great starting field position. Real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He lost the football. Second time in this game.
Your shit, bro.
Scored it out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine. Why do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. To his right. It's incomplete. They had to go through with such little time remaining. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had it.
Pressure coming from the Vikings. And
Yeah, I just got the notification.
the Vikings Vikings will use
Bro,
the
this
second
nigga
of their
about to hit
timeouts.
40.
As the clock will
What the
stop with
fuck,
21
bro?
seconds to go in the football game.
Bro. What the fuck? Not even an edit.
This is
I'm
going
like,
to turn into another first
I'm like
down.
2 weeks into July.
Vikings 45-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's taken down inside the 30.